Adrian Wojnarowski reporting that Anthony Davis's agent Rich Paul has informed the New Orleans Pelicans that Davis has no intention of signing a contract extension there this coming summer and has in fact requested a trade. The trade deadline for this year is February 7th. That's a week from Thursday. It's basically 10 days from now. And the basketball world is looking at this as a 10-day window for Magic Johnson and the Lakers to find a way to pull off a deal to bring Anthony Davis out to L.A. and pair him with LeBron James. Let's bring in our basketball insider extraordinaire, Brian Windhorst, who joins us live on Get Up. Windy, give us a sense of how Magic goes about this. He's got 10 days to do it. Do you believe the Lakers can make this happen in the next 10 days?
I don't think it's up to Magic. I think it's up to the Pelicans, and whether the Pelicans want to do business with the Lakers now or whether they want to bring the Celtics into the mix over the summer. Even if it's not to trade them to the Celtics, just getting the Celtics into the bidding would affect what they need to do. And, you know, they have an option here, which is they could just shut Anthony Davis down the rest of the season. Right now they have the 8th worst record. They could tank to get their draft position right and then sell him to the highest bidder in the summer when the Celtics can bid. They have mechanisms at their disposal. And one more thing, and this is for you, Greeny. If I am the New York Knicks, I am convening a meeting this morning. Anthony Davis has some interest in playing for the Knicks. It's not Lakers or bust, although this is absolutely aimed at trying to get the Lakers the first crack. The New York Knicks need to decide whether they would be willing to make their number 1 pick, unprotected this year, available. If they would, I believe they can put together a competitive offer that would help the Pelicans do a rebuild, and they could get their hands on Anthony Davis in the next 10 days. It would be a huge decision, but I think New York would be one of the few teams Anthony Davis would be willing to sign an extension with. So they are sort of the quiet lurker here. Yeah, the Lakers are going to make their offer, but boy, I think the Knicks are in the game.
Wow. Well, you have most definitely got my attention there. Brian Windhorst, extremely well done in Los Angeles. Thank you very much. And we will continue to lean on you as this thing develops over the course of the next 10 days. And let's bring it back to the table here. I'm going to run across the hall and get set to do First Take in just a couple of minutes. And I'm bringing that news to Stephen A. and Max. How about that possibility, guys? Anthony Davis maybe to the Knicks.
What do you think?
Well, again, we've talked about, it's all about Anthony Davis. This is the last part that people aren't talking about. Anthony Davis gets to pick where he wants. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen, but he can say where he wants to go. If he wants to go to LA, if he wants to go to the Knicks, it doesn't matter. Rich Paul is not going to force him to go play with Bron. Rich Paul wants to do what's best for his agent, or for his player. That's how you keep your player. He's like, hey, here are your options. Here's what I think. And so it really goes to where Anthony Davis wants to play.
Yeah, I wish everyone had just seen how Mike Greenberg just snuck out of this studio. Make sure you watch him on First Take with the guys today. That's going to be excellent stuff. One other thing as we finish up here, Wendy also said this is up to the Pelicans. Everybody acting like maybe the Lakers have the thing here. In a quick note, is it really up to the Pelicans as far as you're concerned?
It is up to the Pelicans. They can send him to a place where they get the most value, but ultimately it's up to Anthony Davis and where he wants to resign, but there's a lot of different options.